We're going to turn now to Money Monday. For anyone looking for some guidance on how to manage their funds and increase their income, we reeled in a shark to help us out, give some of his top tips to all of you.
Yeah, and the shark himself here now, entrepreneur, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, and of course, one of the stars of ABC's Shark Tank, Mark Cuban. Kind sir, always good to see you. 13th anniversary, 13th anniversary of the show. Now, you can't just do what you've always done. So what can we expect? You all must be going bigger and better for this upcoming season.
Bigger, better, crazier. Businesses are so much better. Now that we're in season 13, starting this Friday night on ABC, you're going to see, I mean, all these companies know what they can sell on Shark Tank and getting a deal with the Shark Tank. So the deals are so much bigger and better.
Yeah, Mark, and you've gotten hundreds and hundreds, probably at this point, thousands of pitches in front of you. How do you decide what would be a good investment? What are the characteristics and the traits you're looking for?
So number one, I want to know, is it unique? Not all deals are going to be unique, but that's always a plus. Number two, how is it differentiated? What makes your business different than every other? Unfortunately, a lot of times us entrepreneurs, we lie to ourselves. Oh, we're so much bigger, better, faster, cheaper. But the reality is you really have to have a differentiated product or service.
All right, well, for those folks out there, a part of this on Money Monday, they're looking to increase their own income. How do they do that when they strike that balance, right? You have some money here. Do I put it away? Do I save it? Or how much of that do I use to try to invest?
So first thing you want to do is pay off any high interest debt. So if you have a credit card and you're paying 19% and you haven't paid off that 30-day balance, that's what you want to do first, because if you're paying 19 or 29% on your credit card, it's really tough to get that as a guaranteed return. But by paying it off, that's effectively what you're doing. Number two, you want to have at least 6 months of rainy day funding, because, you know, in this day and age, as we've seen with the pandemic and all the uncertainties that come with it, you just never know what's going to happen next. After that, you know, from there, it really depends on your risk tolerance. I typically recommend that people put money into a low-cost mutual SPX fund, meaning it tracks the Standard & Poor's index. I think that's typically the safest way to go for most people. And then if you're really young, or if you're younger and you want to take a risk, have fun with something you really understand, whether it's cryptocurrencies, you know, long shot stocks, whatever it may be, because you've got all your other bases covered.
Oh, you said cryptocurrencies. Let's see what happens to the markets. No, I'm teasing. Mark, a lot of people during this pandemic really getting that side hustle on because out of necessity more than anything. What would you suggest those people should be focusing on to make that side hustle successful?
You find something that you're good at. I mean, that's typically where it all starts. You know, you could be a 12-year-old and good at making bracelets. You can be a 70-year-old and good at making bracelets. That's something that you can build and sell to your friends. Or it might be something that you learn on your own and it can offer as a service. Like I've recommended to a bunch of high school kids that go to school with my kids that they learn things like Alexa and how to create scripts and customize Alexa for their neighbors or go to local businesses. There's so many ways that you can use technology or build and sell things and create your own side hustle that you can do at night, evenings, or weekends. The one thing to be careful of, it's always really tough to know whether you should quit your job and then go make this full time. And really, you'll know when it's time. If you're getting to the point where you have a business, then you can't keep up with it, and you have complete confidence that you can keep on growing, then it's time to make that move. But otherwise, like I did in my own career, I kept that night job and looked for, and created my own company during the day.
What's some of the best money advice, the wisest money advice you got, and are you still living by it?
Yeah, the wisest advice I ever got was live like a student. And I've given up a little bit on that, but that served me a long, long time. Because, living like a student, you can enjoy life. To me, the greatest gift is a sunny day where I can look up, smile, and I have control of my time. And I didn't have to, when I sold my first companies, I didn't go out and buy big things or become extravagant. I truly did live like a student, and that took away a lot of the risk and the uncertainty in my financial life.
Yeah, live like a student. I think I sat next to you in Coach one day recently.
Yeah, probably more.
That's
When I sold my company for billions of dollars to go and celebrate, I was on a Southwest flight, and I was in the center seat facing the wrong way on the plane thinking, this is just Perfect.
That's good stuff, Mark. It is always good to see you, talk to you, hear your advice, and I always love your energy and that smile, my man. We'll see you down the road, okay?
Thanks, guys. Friday night on ABC, Shark Tank is back, season 13.
Seriously, you all, that's in the prompter for me to say right now? He did it for me already.
Yeah, way to go. See, he's selling. He lives his advice.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.